Hey, what's going on, team? It's Ricky with TechBot Solutions, and in this video, I'm going to be talking about my $100,000 swing trade that I'm planning to take on Tesla. And in this video, you're going to see me take my first entry. I'm going to go ahead and change this real quick. I don't want 100 shares. I want 91 shares of Tesla, which will put me a little bit over the $25,000 price point. I'm going to change my average purchase price to $276. As you can see, a little bit over $25,000. My commission is $3 flat. Again, you can negotiate your commissions through TD Ameritrade. So hopefully within this screen recording, you're going to be able to see me get filled. And I'm going to explain to you in just a little bit why I see value in Tesla at this specific price point. So right now the EMA line is still pointing down. There we go. On the left hand side, you can see that I just got filled with the 91 shares. So really happy to see that. And my original purchase price today, when I first initially got into Tesla, was kind of around that area. I think it was around $26.13, $26.20. And then I was able to sell it for like $213 profit. But one of the things that I'm doing out here is I'm setting my series of alerts to see if it begins to break its resistance. As you guys can see, again, looking at Tesla on the 180-day 4-hour chart, you can see the overall high points. You can see the overall low points. You can see that it has gone to lows of like 240, 250. But in reality, again, the Tesla Model Y was released yesterday. It was at highs of pretty much, 285, if I'm not mistaken. It was really close to the SMA line. And due to the bad news, it ended up having a pullback, right? Negative news, bad catalyst, drove the price down. I don't expect to make a huge return. If I can make anything over, the 5%, anything from like 4 to 5%, on this specific swing trade, that will be, my conservative, in a sense, plan. And again, that's my approach. It's not something that you have to follow whatsoever. It makes sense to me because I've watched Tesla just for the past couple of months and seen, the fluctuation in purchase price and overall just price action that it's been seen. And looking at the past 180 days, I can justify being able to get in at around that 280 price point and to be able to sell around the 290 to 295. That would be my ideal sell price. Again, my approach, you guys might be asking, Ricky, if you're going to be buying $100,000 worth of Tesla, why did you just buy a little bit over, $25,000 or 91 shares? Again, one of the biggest things that I do when it comes down to day trading is my average up approach. And that's exactly what I have planned for Tesla. I plan to slowly begin to average up. Overall margin of profit is about 6 to 7%. My average purchase price, I expect it to be around $283, $284, which will leave me with a margin of profit of about 4%, which is more than enough for me. Again, it's just a swing trade, something that I feel comfortable doing. And again, as you guys can see, based off old supports, it's bounced at this general area before. It does not mean, again, I need you guys to know this. It does not mean just because it's bounced there before that it has to bounce there again. And that is exactly why I'm taking a 1/4 position size. What I mean by that is I just took a $25,000 position, and my overall goal is to be in it $100,000 at an average purchase price of around $284. My total investment is going to be $100,000, and the company that I chose to invest that in is Tesla. So I'm going to plan to swing trade this one. My target profit that I plan to make within the next couple of weeks is 5%. Again, based on the current price point and where it's at right now, and based on the previous price point on where it bounced at, which is essentially where we're at, around the $270, $275 area. The ideal sell point based on that descending SMA line, which is most likely going to act as a resistance again, will be around 280 to 285. Again, my goal is not just to take the $100,000 initial investment. That's not my approach. That's not how I day trade, and that's not how I swing trade as well. One of the things that I plan on doing is if and only if, right? I took my first position. Why? Because I saw value in Tesla at the current price point because I felt like I was getting a good deal. My goal is to be in it with $100,000. So if and only if Tesla begins to show signs and indicate signs of an uptrend pattern, meaning that it makes higher highs. This is not just on one day, but continuous highs. I will slowly begin to add more to my position size. So does that mean that I have to add each specific position in $25,000 increments? Not necessarily. That's just the template that I have it set up at. One of the things that I do very often is with day trading, I don't average up 4 times, I average up 3 times and sometimes just twice. Meaning I take my initial trade, and then once it begins to indicate signs of an uptrend pattern, I'll either take the second and third one at the same time, or if the margin of profit is enough and the resistance still has weight to go, then I will add my second position and then feel comfortable enough to add a third position because the resistance, right, the margin of profit is still worth it. Same thing when it comes down to my Tesla swing trade. I'm gonna take my initial investment, just like you guys saw me get filled at, and as it begins, if and only if it begins to show signs and indicate signs of an uptrend, I'll add my second position, and then at the point where I would normally take my third one, based on my analysis and based on how I see Tesla performing in up and coming events, I will decide, do I want to go in with just $25,000 or should I go in with $50,000? Or should I just keep it at $25,000 with a total investment of $75,000? Again, although the goal is to be in Tesla $100,000, just like many of you guys have a goal of being fully invested with your entire brokerage account, it does not mean that that's how it has to be every single time. What's most important is how the specific trade or investment is performing. And that's what I want to make sure that I pay more attention to. Again, my profit or my overall dollar amount invested in average purchase price and where I want to sell it is completely irrelevant to the market. So I want to stay true to, the specific breakdown that I have. It's a plan, right? So it's an understanding and some form of structure, but not every trade goes according to plan. And I just want to make sure that we all understand that. And before we close this out, very exciting news. So last month, we did a 2-day event where we flew out a Learn Plan Profit member that was enrolled within Learn Plan Profit, and we flew him out, all expenses paid, to spend 2 full days here at the TechBuds house with the TechBuds team. What we have planned is for whoever enrolls, both new and current members of Learn Plan Profit, you will be thrown into a random pick selector, and we will choose one lucky member at the end of March, and we'll be selecting one lucky member that we will fly out to spend 2 full days within the week so you can trade side by side with me and see what it is that I do. And not just that, you're also going to be working with Weston and with Caleb, learning how we find the best car deals in our area. You'll get to kind of experience and get a taste of our lifestyle, our work schedule, and everything it is that we do to run the largest YouTube channel, to run the largest private Facebook group, and to run one of the largest and most empowering companies for those who trade in the stock market. So if you guys are even in the smallest form wanting to participate in that and want to learn more about how to trade in the market, please feel free to first browse around my YouTube channel, become familiar with how it is that I trade, learn more about me. If you guys did not see the video that I uploaded earlier today, on the week, just the past 5 days of trading, today I closed over $585 profit, and in the past 5 days, collectively, not one red day, I was able to close over $4,452 worth of profit, as you guys can see right here. So again, we've had an absolute blast, an absolute amazing week. Doesn't always mean that it's gonna be like this, but we saw a great amount of opportunities, we took advantage of it, and we locked in profits and walked away. My average duration of trading throughout this week was simply 2 hours, which is almost like the ideal time because it allows me to focus on my other work. So again, if you guys are excited to participate in the giveaway, all you have to do, there's nothing special that you guys have to do. Just make sure that you enroll in the Learn Plan Profit course by the end of the month. So I know a lot of you guys are waiting for your paychecks or your tax returns. So again, 100% I understand. I just want you guys to know that the only requirement is to be enrolled by the end of the month, and then the day that follows after the end of the month, we will be selecting one lucky member to spend 2 full days with us here at the TechBuds team, and I'm really looking forward to hanging out with you guys. So thank you guys again so much for your time. Continue working hard, continue following dreams, let your passion be your drive to success. I will be making follow-up videos about my swing trade with Tesla and how I begin to average up or stop loss out if it does not go according to plan. Again, I'll manage my risk about 2 to 3% on Tesla with my first initial entry and kind of follow up with that. So again, if you guys are excited about the follow-ups and implementing the swing trade, then please give this video a thumbs up. And if you guys are excited to spend 2 days with the TechBuds team, then be sure to drop a thumbs up and drop a comment section on what activities you think that we should do while you guys visit. Appreciate you guys' time like always. Continue working hard, continue following the dreams. Let your passion be what drives your success. Hope you guys have an amazing and safe weekend. Learn something new, make someone smile, and make sure that you guys are ready for our Sunday Stock Talk. Like always, let's make sure that we end the year on a green note. Take it easy, team.